Hi guys, Eric Swanson, StreetSalesGuru.com. Super excited you're here. Today we're going to talk about goal strategies and goal setting techniques. I should have worn my sunglasses today, huh? We're out here at our studio, our office up in San Francisco, as you can tell in the background. But getting back to this, so goal setting techniques. How many of you all realize that goals are critical in your line of work, in your business, and if you're in sales, guys, and you're an entrepreneur, and you're hitting the streets out there every day, and you don't have goals set up specifically for you on your yearly basis or monthly basis or weekly basis, even daily basis, you are sabotaging yourself right away. Now, goal strategies, here's the deal. Do you know how many people, on average, actually write down their goals and actually have written goals? Do you know what it is percentage-wise? I can't hear you, by the way. Talk a little louder, yell at your computer, or do something. Here's the study. 3%. 3% of the people, of the population in sales, write down their goals. Now that's crazy in my opinion. Obviously you're thinking it's crazy as well, aren't you? Now 3%, that means 97% of the population actually don't write down their goals. And what I'm learning is about 97% of the population, guess what? They work for the top 3%. That's interesting. It's skewing a little bit nowadays because of the entrepreneurship, but interesting, isn't it? Even if, let's say in your network, if you're a network marketing, or if you're a sales person in a could be communications, could be an agent in real estate. Still, aren't we working for a certain company? Interesting, huh? So here's my point. Write down our goals is critical. I got started years ago with a guy named Brian Tracy. Many of you know that. Brian Tracy taught me the value of writing these down, and early on. And what we've learned is this: we used to work in, and we still do, work in different parts of the states, United States, as well as in Canada. And we go to different cities. And what we would do is we'd go to different cities to work with groups and entrepreneurs and businesses from Fortune 100 to Fortune nothing. So, and we would help them grow to different levels. But we also worked with advertising groups and also sports organizations. Helped out the Chicago Bulls. We also helped out Philadelphia Eagles. We helped out the Spurs. We helped out a lot of different groups out there. And when we worked with the Chicago Bulls one year, years ago, we found out that Michael Jordan had been writing down his goals since he was 5 years old. 5 years old, writing them down. That's pretty powerful in my book. I used to talk about Tiger Woods too. Forget that one. Bad example. Cut that out. So the point is, though, well, you know what? Tiger Woods had a great ethic in golf, that is. But this brings up a pretty good point, doesn't it? We need to have a balanced, awesome ethics throughout our whole life. A balanced life this way. And use your ethics in all different areas of your life. And I talk about the 5 major pillars of areas of your life that you need to work on. It's called the cycle of achievement. It's in another clip of ours, so hopefully you'll join our membership. It's right there, wherever it is. Oh, there's the Golden Gate Bridge right behind me. But the point is, though, the membership, if you join the membership, you get in-depth training like this, but more in-depth, and you also get a coach assigned to you. Pretty awesome stuff. Okay, getting back to this stuff. In regard to goal strategies, I write down my goals constantly, and I constantly review them. That's the key. Now, it's not smart to write down your goals and not actually review them. Now, you can have goals in different areas of your life, whether it's financial, whether it's sales. We're talking about sales in this episode here, obviously. So, what is it? How many phone calls are you going to make? Forget phone calls. How many contact calls are you going to make? There's a big difference, guys, and I teach my inside team this as well. When they're dialing and making calls, and I ask them, how many calls do you make? Oh, I made 100 today. Great. How many connections did you make? Oh, I only made 5 connections. Well, there's a big discrepancy between the number of calls and the number of connections. We're doing something maybe wrong. We need to change that around. So we look at that. Does that make sense? And that's what goals really does for you. It allows you to take a look at where you are now and where you are tomorrow and the next day and the next day and further on. Make sense? So writing them down, critical. Writing down in different areas, critical. Having a reward set to your specific goal as well. Now, goals need to be specific. Don't just write down, it's going to be, I'm going to make $1 million. If you're on track for making $1 million, that's fantastic. Some of you might be like, $1 million, that's nothing, right? So I'm not sure where you're at, but that's irrelevant. What's relevant is the specific amount that you put. So if you're on track for making $1 million, be even more specific. Let's cut it down to 200,000. Let's just go there. And some of you might be brand new, so don't get scared with the numbers. You might be looking at 75,000 this year, or 80,000, or 120, wherever you're at. It doesn't matter to me. My point is, let's take a figure. Most people put round figures. Most people put 100,000 or 200,000 or $1 million. Don't do that. What I want you to do is I want you to be even more specific. Here's my question to you. What's your favorite number? What's your favorite number? Mine's a 3. I love 3. I love 33 is my favorite number. I don't know why. Always grew up loving that number. Now, that resonates with me in my mind, whether it's conscious or subconscious mind. And that's where the congruency comes into play. By the way, another video on congruency and getting your subconscious mind and your conscious mind together and working in an alignment for your ultimate goal. Amazing video training. That's in the membership site. Join. Click there, click wherever. All right, getting back to this though. Specific. So if you're looking at making, let's say, 150,000, don't put 150 because it's too round. Put 153. Or if your favorite number is a 7, put 157, 158, whatever your favorite number is. By the way, go up, don't go down, okay? But it's a very, very important tool to use, so it resonates with you. And then what you do is you backtrack. You put the ultimate goal, and you say to yourself, okay, what is it that I need to do on a consistent daily basis, weekly basis, and monthly basis to achieve that specific ultimate goal in that category? In this case, we're looking at income, right? It could be different. Finances, investing could be different. Relationships, you could have a relationship goal. You could have any type of goal. Maybe it's a workout goal. I set a goal, as you can tell, I am buff, aren't I? Woohoo! I set a goal to lose a certain amount of weight. When I got out of, I'll tell you, it's 24 pounds is what I wanted to lose. I wanted to get back to the weight that I was when I got out of school, and I was overweight. I didn't feel good, so I decided to start setting a goal and working towards that ultimate goal. So my goal was 24 pounds in a course of actually a 6-month period. I did it in like 4 months, and I actually set up little mini goals to achieve that big goal. Then what I want you to do is set up a reward linked to that specific ultimate goal. And you can have little mini rewards as well. Now, obviously, if you're losing weight or you're starting to jog or run or exercise, obviously the mini rewards isn't a donut. It's not it's not go out and get a cheeseburger. That's probably not a good reward there. But what about this? What about combining 2 goals and rewards put together? So what I've done is when I run 1 mile, just a mile, when I started out, I actually walked a mile. But once I run a mile, run 2 miles, it gets easier progressively, right? So what I did was this. I set up the reward as 1 hour. Every mile that I ran, I could have 1 hour of TV time, at least. Or actually, brought it down to 30 minutes each mile because I didn't want to spend too much time on TV. But it was just a little reward that I could go ahead and enjoy one movie. I had to run 2 miles to get to watch one movie of a 2-hour long movie. Does that make sense? So again, this is Eric Swanson. I highly recommend touching that button or that button, wherever it is, to join our membership. As always, at streetsalesguru.com, we have these free clips and training clips on goal strategies, time management skills, prospecting, closing skills, referrals. Have you gone through the referral basis one? Amazing. It's going to grow your business. If you're in sales and you're out in the street, you need to be on this site. As always, they're free clips for you. Check back every day, every week, because we add a new one every day or every week. As well as we have the membership site. So go ahead and click on that. Check it out. I bet you there's a video of me training you to go ahead and check it out. But check it out, because we're going to go ahead and deliver some powerful training, in-depth training for you if you join our membership for the year, as well as set up a coach, a virtual coach for you. So really excited about it. See you soon.